All right, it is Monday, April 27th at 3 p.m. And I wanted to spend a few minutes and share with you all what is happening in Denver's real estate market around the metro area. Or if anything is happening at all, right? Obviously, COVID's had everything locked down for some time now. And I thought it'd be helpful for folks to have an idea of what's been happening at least over the last 7 days. I don't think it does us much good to go further than that or predict what's going to happen coming forward, but we can at least see what has happened for the last 7 days. And I'll make a habit out of this. So next week we'll check in and see what's going on. But for now, I am going to go ahead and pull up the MLS that I look at every day and share it with you all. By the way, my name is Brett Gulick, and I'm with Your Castle Realty. Yeah, let's get into the MLS here. Okay, so this is the first thing that pops up. I really like taking a look at this market watch, and we'll just talk through some of these stats that it's showing. We probably won't touch on all of them, but at least get into the ones that I am paying attention to. So the first one here is number of new listings. In the last 7 days, we have had just over 1,000 homes come on the market. And I'm guessing this is coming from two different sources. One, the majority of these houses are for folks that have to move, right? Whether it be something like a job change, a career change, or some of those unfortunate things in life that happen, say a divorce, death, things of that nature. This number is a little bit higher than it's been the last couple of weeks. So the other thing that I'm guessing we're seeing is there's been some talks of different markets around the metro opening up their showing restrictions. And I'm guessing this is people anticipating that and trying to get their homes on the market. Some of those rules have been changing a lot almost every day. So I think this number is a little bit inflated due to that. But anyway, that is how many homes have come on the market in the last 7 days. We have seen almost 400 homes come back on the market. And I'm guessing, about 3 weeks ago, we saw this number of withdrawn homes really peak as the lockdown was starting to happen and as showing restrictions started to come into play. So I think what we're seeing here is a lot of those numbers, a lot of those homes come back onto the market in the hopes that some of these showing restrictions will be lifted a little bit. All right, price increase, price decrease. I don't think this plays into too much of what's happening right now, but there those numbers are. Pending, okay. This here is a number of homes that have gone under contract in the last 7 days. So 942 offers have been made and accepted. These are buyers out there buying homes. So we have 1,085 new homes on the market, and we have 942 homes potentially coming off the market over the next month or so. So these are buyers that are, for the most part, buying homes virtually, doing virtual tours, virtual showings, and handling most of that transaction over the internet. Some things like inspections are still happening in person, appraisals are still happening, with a person seeing a home and things like that. The next step I'm looking at is number of closings. So in the last 7 days alone, we saw 1,000 closings. Now, that number might seem a little high at first, especially given the fact that the market has been closed down for the last 7 days. I'm sorry, the last month or so. But for the most part, real estate transactions take 30 to 45 days to complete. So what we're seeing here is probably we had a little bit of a rush of buyers about 1 month ago that all got under contract, and now those transactions are getting wrapped up. So, we see just over 1,000 closings there. Expired listings, 190 expired listings. These are most likely listings that have been on the market since the beginning of the year that just have not gotten any traction. And at this point, those contracts have terminated. And so those have come off the market now. So to answer my original question, are things happening in the market? Yes, they are. It has slowed down, although every home is different, every neighborhood is different, and every price range is a little different. So if you are one of these folks that for whatever reason has to sell their home or is looking to buy a home, it is happening, but it's going at a little slower pace than what we would normally expect this time of year. Um, if anybody's curious at all or has a friend or somebody they'd like to share this with, I'd be happy to talk about what some of those options are, whether we set up a virtual listing to get homes on the market, or if you are an interested buyer, I can talk through some of your options on how to shop for homes through the power of the internet. And done mostly virtually there to avoid really any contamination with COVID and everything that's happening. So we'll check back in next week. And if anybody has any questions in the meantime, I'll make sure my contact information is available and easy to find. Again, my name's Brett Gulick, and I'll see you guys next week.